Hey everyone, welcome back after consolidation week. Not that you got consolidation week because most of you were out on placement. Um, I hope you're all feeling happy. I think we've only got one person starting this week. This is our final person to go out on placement. So Emma, good luck. I know you're going to hopefully learn a whole lot while you're out there. And we'll all be waiting to hear about your first week stories as you post them up this week. We had some great first week stories last week going up there. So in the last few weeks, we've had Science Week. We've had a whole lot of different fundraising things that were going on in different states, and we've had Book Week. So we've had a lot of people dressing up for all different outfits and different reasons. Lindsay and Leanne were discussing this in the first week discussion, and they've had a few outfits. If you want to post some pictures of your outfits that you thought were pretty cool and you looked pretty great in them, you can put them up there. That would be fabulous to see what you're all looking like and dressing up as. And it's a great way of remembering this time while you're out on the placement. I've had a lot of reports coming in. So the first group of people who went out on placement a lot of them finished their final week last week. I had a lot of final reports coming in and they were fantastic to read. I could see so much effort and thought and energy has been put into those placements by those people. So congratulations. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And yeah, now you've got some time to get on to your assignment 2, which you've probably done on your placement, and working on your portfolio. So I'm expecting to see a bit more action happening in that portfolio thread this week. I'll be keeping a close eye on that one. And the assignment 2. We've had a few discussions and a few emails that have come my way during the last week, consolidation week, about the assignment and the portfolios. Firstly, with the portfolios, you'll notice there are some FAs that are the same from your first placement to your second placement. Those FAs you need to do again. So those FAs apply to every placement you go on. They're ones that you're continuously building and growing in. So when you're putting the new evidence, it's up to you, as I was saying to Kay, it's up to you if you want to have your first evidence from that FA there and then have your second evidence from this prac, because I should be able to see the growth in that focus area between the two placements. If you don't want the other one up there, you don't have to have it up there. You can just put the first one up there. Also, the reason why we really pin it back to just one piece of evidence is, one, because there are an awful lot of FAs, and if you put up 10 pieces of evidence for each FA, by the time you get to the final placement, you're going to have a portfolio that's like this that no one has any time to go through. So it's good just to have the one piece, but as I mentioned to Kate, you could put it into a collage. So you might have, if you've been doing a program, you might have where the children started, some sample of work, the middle when they were developing it, and the end part. Or you might have some sort of program and you could put it into a pic collage, or you could make a little animation or video of it. I mean, there's Powtoon, there's so many things you could be doing. But that way you can combine more than one into one piece of evidence. And the problem is that that can sometimes get a little bit data heavy, and Turnitin doesn't like data heavy assignments. So that is why we were suggesting you may want to put all that up in a Padlet. You might want to have outsourced links, so maybe up into iTunes or Google Docs or a Google file that we can access. That's a great way of sorting your resources and everything as well for when you go out onto your final placement. If you can keep it all organized in your Google Drive, then you can, Google Drive includes photos, videos, documents, spreadsheets, so much you can do in there. So, and you can download them all again as Word or PDF anyway. So I find that a really good way of just having links going out to that. So then you can put loads into Turnitin, and that sort of bypasses that problem as well. I hope that helps with those questions. With the assignment 2, which is due on the 17th of September, and did you know it's September this week coming up? what happened? I still haven't noticed that we've had Easter. The year is going so quickly, and now people are saying about toys for Christmas and things like that. I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, so on the 17th of September, your assignment twos are coming in. In that, there is no word count. We've discussed this before. We discussed it in the Collaborate. And it makes it hard to give you a variance. But I think, like Kay said, maybe 300 words is enough. I think for a reflection part, you need to be succinct, but to keep it as brief and to the point as you can, like you're planning. Like another teacher is going to, a relief teacher could walk in, read this and go, wow, okay, I know exactly what's going on, where we're going, why we're doing it this way. I can follow that, no problem. Okay, you don't want something that's all wordy and airy-fairy and all over the place that no one could ever follow. So it's not more, I mean, you have to do references so that people know which angle you're coming from, but it's not so much academic as it is a teaching plan and a unit plan. I hope that helps you a little bit, because I know there were comments in the threads on the assignment too that it made it really difficult not knowing the word count, but it really depends on your situation. It's also like Tolga mentioned about the timing of the lessons. This is really going to be different depending on the school you're in, the age of the children that you're teaching. So some people might have small 30-minute lessons because they've got younger children, or they've got ESL children, or it's all different reasons, or that's just the timetable of school. Some people might have 90-minute lessons because they've got older age groups and they've got them mixed up. So it might be STEM, they've mixed up their maths into a whole STEM class, and some schools are doing that in a more holistic way. So you've really got to look at your situation and your school and then work out what the timing is. I won't be marking you on saying, oh, that's not enough time, or that's too short a lesson, because I know all the schools are different. I've been around and seen many schools. So yeah, it's fine. Just explain your age group and I'll be able to see why your lesson is the length it is. So don't panic about that one. The mentors feedback is fantastic. I would love to see the mentors feedback. If you've had a chance to teach these lessons and you've still got the mentors feedback there, that is a fantastic way of reflecting. You could reflect on the mentors teach feedback, but I would love to see from their feedback, from their perspectives. So I obviously can't go into your classrooms and see them exactly what those lessons came across as, because often I find, and this is more the case than not the case, is that you will reflect on it a lot more harshly than your mentor will. Because it's yourself that you're reflecting on, and you always judge yourself more harshly than anybody else does. So it's really good to see the other aspect of the feedback as well. So if you want to keep the mentors feedback in, definitely do that. That sounds fabulous. All right, now I put up the new forum for you to share anything awesome that you did in the classroom, or any amazing pin-up boards or displays that you developed. And so far we've only had one up there, but I think that's because Kay finished and she probably put it up there afterwards, and it's her beautiful hand art. Unfortunately, only the people in group 2 can see that. Group 1 people, you cannot see the hand art unless, Kay, you give me an email saying that I'm allowed to share it with them as well. But if, yeah, put up those displays you've got. I know we had a display up there from Asia before that was really nice. If you want to put that in the displays, that would be fabulous. Or if there's anybody else who's finished their placement now and is sitting back, reminiscing, thinking of the good old days when they were out on placement, and you want to share some of that with us, that would be a perfect place to pop it up there so I can see all the brilliant work you've been up to. Oh, Liz, that would be a good place for you to put your Charleston video as well, if you've done the Charleston video. All right, anyway, this is all for me for this week. I'm going to be into the DBs again starting tomorrow. I can see when I was just scanning through them, I've got a lot of work to do. So I will be very busy trying to catch up on the DBs this week. And if you've got any emails or questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your placement. Those people who finished placement, congratulations. Emma, enjoy your first week. We'll all be watching for your first week posting. Okay, have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.